Hey guys, I'm back today, and so of course I'm going to start with a apology for the lighting. It's Houston, it's raining, big surprise. It's always raining over here, it seems like. So today we're going to talk about millionaire habits to teach your kids. These are things that I feel like the schools don't teach, and it is your job, yes, the parents' job, to teach these things to our children so that they can thrive in today's society. So number one is time management. We're teaching our children that time is their biggest asset, not money, not wealth, not anything else, that as long as they can manage their time effectively. And this doesn't mean they have to work hard. This just means that they have to work smart and do things efficiently and prioritize, basically. So that is my number one tip. Number two would be nutrition. We are teaching our kids the back to basics about nutrition, what the human species evolved to eat and how they can use their food as their medicine, how to read ingredients, what micronutrients are, what macronutrients are, things like that. Number three will be the importance of stress management, how to realize when you're stressed out, how to de-stress, how to recoup, how to meditate, how to exercise, how to take a social media break if needed. All those things I think will come in very handy in today's society. Number four will be money management. If you are relying on your schools or society to teach your kids about money, then you are in for a huge wake-up call. You are the one responsible for teaching your kids about money, and the number one way you do this is by setting an example. So if you're saying one thing but doing another, kids are very quick to pick up on those cues. So make sure that whatever your money values are that you want to teach your kids, that you are living those values on a daily basis, because kids are very observant and they will know when you're talk is not in line with your walk, basically. Planning, budgeting, investing, compound interest, opportunity cost of money, all of those things are very essential. My 11-year-old already has a retirement plan laid out for himself. He knows how much money if he invests every year, and he knows the compound interest. He knows that what he needs to do, how much he needs to invest to be able to retire by the age of 30. So these are all things and conversations to have with your children now. Even my now 6-year-old knows about money. Of course, it's not as advanced as my 11-year-old, but you want to start now and you want to build on that. Number five will be how to question authority. Just because a man or woman in a white coat is telling you to do something doesn't mean you have to do it. To be able to question authority, go with their gut feel. What does their intuition say about this? What does their own mind and research and belief system and value system say about this? If they don't agree with something, ask questions. Whether it's religion or your parents or your teachers or any authority figure, ask questions. Always have your own judgments, your own opinions, do your own research. I think that's a very important one in today's society. Not to just go along with what everybody else is saying just because people have been doing it a certain way doesn't mean you have to do it that way. Confidence is a huge one in today's society. My older son was diagnosed with a learning disability when he was 5 years old, 4.5, 5 years old. They said that he would never speak, that he would always be slow. He's been on the honor roll and the gifted program for the last 3 years. He's 11.5 years old. He has written a book. He's writing his second book. In his class, he speaks up and gives speeches so much that the teachers now stop picking on him and say that we need to give somebody else a chance. So that's again another one with question authority. I did not take that as a diagnosis for my child. I just took it as I have to work harder with him. And so we were able to overcome that, and now he is undoubtedly the most confident student in his class. His principal recognizes that all the time. They have celebrated his book at his school, and I mean, he's doing amazing. So confidence is the number one thing. Like I mentioned in my summer school video, summer homeschool video, you can watch that here if you haven't already. We do public speaking book reports over the summer, and so in the beginning he would stutter and he was nervous 3 years ago when we started doing this, and now he can lead and command a room and he's just full of confidence. So that's something that you want to practice with your child behind closed doors. Practice really does make you perfect, and it gives you confidence. So if you are trying to instill that confidence in your child, then encourage them to practice, practice, practice. Whatever it is that they're trying to do, have them practice behind closed doors so that when they're ready to perform, they're doing their best. And my last tip, number 6, will be to be a lifelong learner. And again, this is one that you're going to do by example. If they see you reading and learning and growing your knowledge and always seeking out answers and basically growing yourself and developing yourself, they are going to learn that that is something important, that education does not just stop with schooling. And if you haven't already, subscribe for new content every single day. And check out the links below for my books, my Amazon store, my blog, my Facebook page, my Instagram. All that stuff is listed below, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.